Alright, so now we get to use another starter. We're going to be using Decidueye. So that's 3 starters we have that are pretty good for this raid. Very good. Now, what am I doing with Decidueye? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I'm using Haze. Okay, Haze turn 1. Decidueye dies. There are 2 types of things we're doing. We're either waiting so we can set up, or we're doing stuff, dying, and coming back. Decidueye does stuff, it dies, and it comes back. I got hit with a critical hit. Okay. Now, you would think that having grassy terrain would help. Why did I hit challenge alone? I should be hitting challenge with a group so that I'm resetting. And eventually, I come up with partners that are good. Actually, if I was doing the right thing on the first raid, I would have had Bellybolt, Weavile, and who else locked up? Oh yeah, we got the Haze off. That's good. So now we're just going to go ahead and... Oh wow, Amnesia twice? We like that. I'm just going to go ahead and use Leaf Blade to charge my Tera Orb, get a little bit of health. Alright. And I don't want to say how well this raid is going. That's about as lucky as you can possibly get in the first 2 turns. Where you get countered with... So now that it's countered with, what do you call it? With Amnesia. So he used Amnesia on us twice. That's really good. So... But we still might not win because we got freaking Arbolivo. Okay. Oh, that's why I got the damage calculation wrong. Okay, so we got cleansed. Because I haven't had it on ground Tera. I'm a dumbass. Boom, there we go. Now it's right. I was wondering why Earth Power was wrong earlier. Okay, I'm gonna have to synthesize here. Synthesis. Ew. Am I gonna have to synthesis twice? We got Sun, so we're going up pretty high. Yeah. We only need 1 more Swords Dance, yeah. And I think Decidueye... Oh no, 2 more. Decidueye doesn't really need a heal cheer. It does stupid damage. Decidueye and Cetitan are the Pokemon that hit the hardest. Out of all these solo counters, it's either Decidueye or Cetitan that hits the hardest. So those 2 are probably the most fun to use. Okay, so now I gotta heal twice. Right? Because now it's gonna bring me back down to under half again. And I didn't really... I'm safe enough, I think. I'm not really safe. I'm definitely not safe from a crit. But if you're using this raid, you're just gonna have to, you know, cope with the fact that you are dealing with risk. It's just how it is. Alright, so I'm not... With Decidueye, you don't really have to attack Cheer. You don't have to. Oh. Well, you may have to if you can't terrestrialize yet. I'm gonna get... How many more synthesis can I afford? I'm not gonna lie, grassy terrain's kind of helping me here. Okay, I still have more synthesis. I'm just gonna use it because it's gonna take me down below half, and then I can go to full. And then I can... And then from here, I can definitely get to... I can finish my setup. Wait, I am done with my... I'm not done with my setup because I gotta finish charging my Tera Orb. So this should be just enough health to get me through the setup. Yeah, that's perfect. I get a little bit of health here. Now, that's pretty big damage considering we're going through the shield. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. It is Leaf Blade, though, so you will get a couple crits. Come on. Alright, here we go. Now, we don't really need the attack cheer. That's plenty of room. You're going to see Decidueye just hits hard as fuck. Of all the grass types we're using, Decidueye hits the hardest. Probably because I got it with Adamant. It works pretty well. Now, we're not in the clear yet, okay? First of all, we can't be crit now. Damn, that wasn't even a crit. Holy fuck. But we need to go like 3 or 4 turns without being crit, and then we win. That's how Decidueye works. Once you're set up, we need a couple turns without crit, and then it's over. Now we go through the shield, we pop that shield, and then we'll probably just knock it out from there. Oh my god, that wasn't even a crit. That was a crit. Oh my god. Wait, how did we survive that? We survived a crit? Oh yeah, it was a low roll. Okay, yeah. So a crit... Wait. Yeah, so a crit will do 88.8 to 105. So we got a little lucky. So you don't just die to a crit. You've probably got actually more than a 50%... It's more than a 50% chance to not die. So, okay, Decidueye is actually pretty safe. But, oh, okay, so we just got through our first turn of Sun. That's good. Wait, but we get outsped the entire time. Because we don't have anything doing speed stuff. Now, if you have Garganical, Haxorus, Bellybolt, Corviknight, the Pokemon that lower speed, you could be in a problem. Because you could have a problem because it'll lower its speed, and then it'll outspeed you, so it'll get an extra turn. It'll probably kill you in that turn. So you want to avoid the speed droppers for this, as well as Goodra, right? All right. So we get to use the fat old sleepy bear, Snorlax, and mine is blue, bluish. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is nothing. Now, seriously, we're going to wait until the cleanse at 85% time. The player cleanse, okay? Because if we move before then, we're just going to die. We'd rather not do that. So, I'm going to wait. I also want the player cleanse to go by so that the defense cheer that one of your allies always does will remain up, and it will help you while you're setting up, rather than before the cleanse where it's just going to get, you know, cleansed. So we're just waiting here. We don't have to wait long, right? I do have the Ice Tera Type on this Snorlax, so we are going to be getting stab super effective damage by the time we're done setting up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 Amnesias, then we're going to rest, then we're going to belly drum, and then we're going to start attacking. It's that simple. If we get crit in the first 5 or so turns, then we'll probably have to reset. Was that a crit? No, it wasn't. Alright, so critical hits are going to do up to 60% from Sludge Bomb. Now, since we're baiting Sludge Bomb, I'm going to try one more Amnesia. How much is this going to do? Is it too much? I think I survived the next turn. I'm going to go ahead and get my rest in now. If I survive the next turn, then I don't need a third Amnesia, because that's not a lot of damage. Yeah, I survived. So I'm just 2 Amnesias is fine. So, the way you use rest in raids, the good thing about rest is every Pokemon gets it. Alright? So every Pokemon does have at least one healing option. That's the good thing about rest, you get all the way up. But heal cheers aren't reliable, which is why I'm not using the heal cheer. But you know what is reliable about heal cheers is they take care of the status. So I'm just going to rest to get health, and then I'm going to heal cheer to get rid of the status. Easy. Now, by the way, this Snorlax is immunity, so that I don't have to worry about getting poisoned. I'm going to go ahead and belly drum. And then, of course, I'm using Amnesia, so I don't have to worry about the special defense drops from Earth Power either. So I don't really have to worry. So this is one of the few things I'm using Shell Bell on, where we don't really have to worry about the second effects. We have an answer for all of it. Right, with Chestnut, we're not using Amnesia, so we are still vulnerable. Even though it's so good, we're still vulnerable to the, you know, the special defense drops. If you, like, you're very rarely going to lose, but when you do, it'll be because of that. Snorlax, it'll be because you ran out of time. But there are lots of opportunities for Snorlax to get lucky as well. Like the freeze from Ice Punch that you just saw there. And I just gotta do this and hope I don't faint before... I hope I don't get crit before I Terrasilize. Because if I get crit before I Terrasilize, obviously I'm gonna faint. And then I'll probably have to reset. Venusaur's frozen again. Yeah, I'm getting lucky this raid. And not just because of... Not just because of the RNG of freezing for Venusaur twice, which I did, but I also have Bellybolt and Drifloon as allies. So this could possibly be just about the best possible NPC allies you can have. You even got Weavile over there getting a little extra damage, you know, when the shield's down, because it's using Ice Punch, and that could be freezing it too. You got two Pokemon hitting it with Ice Punch. The chances that it gets frozen really do stack up. So I get a special defense drop, big whoop. Now I'm at +3. It's not a big deal. I'm actually gonna attack here. Just so I can get through this shield real quick, because once I'm through this shield, it's over. It's a matter of time. This, if you're gonna use Snorlax, when Snorlax fails, it's because of time. But I actually didn't faint in this raid, so I think I should be good. Wait, how did I go first? There's another freeze. That's a third freeze. Damn. And I don't think I'm getting that lucky, because, you know, Weavile's there too. But I am getting Weavile lucky because Weavile's on the team. This is, yeah, this could be the perfect team. If you're using an Ice Puncher, this could be the perfect team. Venusaur's frozen. God, I hope I hit challenge as a group, because I'd really like to lock in this team. I can make a lot of shit work with this. Yeah, and I think we're gonna get this one. And Snorlax works about 50% of the time for me. And I've only used it like 5 times though. I haven't used all these Pokemon 10 times. I've used most of them 10 times. Yeah, we're gonna get this. And luck was on our side, for sure, on this one. For sure. Yes. How many times do I have to hit this plant frog? Yeah, so we're looking at critical hits up to 60.3% from Sludge Bomb. Non-critical hit and neutrals up to 40%. Where we're at now, it's hitting us with about 16.5%. Typical damage. That's a high roll, non-crit. We got it, we got it. Okay. But Snorlax is not the best build, okay? I got very lucky in this raid, and it's still very close. So Snorlax is definitely bottom tier. Of all the Pokemon I've made work, I think Snorlax is least likely. And not the first thing I'd recommend, particularly since you only get it in the DLC. But it can work, you know? It can. Okay. Alright, so let's give Venusaur another try. I think I'm putting Venusaur at the bottom of the list. The other Pokemon are just better. This is a pretty good team. We got our light screen there. That's good. And we're just chilling. We're not doing anything. We're just waiting for that cleanse. Just waiting. Yeah, we're looking at 83.2% from a crit Sludge Bomb. I don't know why I'm being told by Pokemon Damage Calculator that Earth Power does the same amount of damage. Showdown must be glitching because they're the same base power and they're both neutral, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, they should be both 83.2. So this is the two moves you'll be baiting. We're a poison type, so we won't get poisoned. We should outspeed, yeah. How the fuck is it outspeeding me? How is it outspeeding me? Did I not put 4 EVs in speed? Shit. You gotta have 4 EVs in speed. Otherwise, it's gonna be a speed tie. Which apparently it is, because it outsped me turn 1, and now I'm outspeeding it. What the shit? I don't want to say it's going much better than last time, because then it's going to go wrong. So I'm not saying it. Okay. We got to +6 on special defense. Now we're going to get to +6 on attack. Venusaur is such a good raid Pokemon. I haven't actually, before this raid, I haven't actually used the Swords Dancing version, but I always knew that it could be useful. I was probably going to build it eventually, obviously, since I built it now. It's not great for this raid, though. Of all the builds in this video, I think it's probably the worst. And yeah, there are going to be 11 builds or 10 different Pokemon in the video. But there are at least 2 more outside of the ones I put in the video that I know work. Like Scrafty and Chenpao. I haven't tried Mewtwo yet, but I think Mewtwo can probably work too. With Psystrike. And we're in risk zone here. If we get crit here, it's over. Venusaur's just very risky. You're really relying on not getting crit. Okay, there's a Spadef drop. That's not a big deal. The only thing we really need to worry about is crits. We're actually doing pretty decent damage through the shield. We should be able to terrestrialize now. And we just need 1 more turn to set up, and then we're good. Fucking hell. Just 1 more turn. Give me 1 more turn of no crit. Come on. Just 1 more. That's all I need. Let's allow the turbo button to do its thing. There's a decent chance I'll pick that up after 4 turns to get another attack cheer off. It depends on how close it gets. Okay, that's great. Get to attacking now. Go on now. What kind of damage is that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure grass Tera Type damage just does more. So, I don't know. If this works, I'll keep it, but like, if I get crit here, I'm dying anyway. If I'm a grass Tera Type, the raid ends faster. That's 2. After 2 more, I'll have to consider another attack cheer. I am going to do another attack cheer for sure. So I'm just going to let the turbo button go through 2. Now 1 more move. So we're going to get 1 more turn here. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead to a crit. This is not safe at all. So, if you have the DLC, I'm pretty sure both Satitan and Weavile are just better. Let's break that shield. Maybe we'll get some Leers from Arcanine. We really want to break that shield so that he can do that. Or she. Yeah, it's using Leer. but okay. So we're through the shield. That's good. I'm gonna get another attack cheer because it's getting close. Alright. Light screen's cool. Leer is really cool. Okay, now we should be good. I think we win this now. Ooh, was that a crit? This big boy. Now, okay, we're finally safe from the crit. Good God. You know, like, grass probably is better. Like, when the shield's up in particular, there is a noticeable difference in damage between the grass type and stellar type, as far as I've seen. I just wish we could get on paper what that difference is, because I haven't seen documentation about that, or at least accurate, reliable documentation. But yeah, that was. Okay, this is a pretty good team. This actually, Driftbloom's really good. First thing we're going to do is Eerie Impulse. We need to take care of that special attack as soon as possible. And then when it cleans us, we're going to start boosting our own special defense and attack. Okay. We don't like Sludge Bomb. We really don't like Sludge Bomb. That's the problem move. We have a 50% chance of getting hit with Sludge Bomb, 50% chance of getting hit with Earth Power. Okay, we get a second Eerie Impulse off. That helps our setup. That helps a lot. So kill us. This should kill us. Okay, I'm going to use Ice Spinner just to get a head start in charging our Tera Orb. It's not necessary to get it to -4. -2 is plenty. Mew's very good at surviving. Early on in the raid, the big problem is going to be poison from Sludge Bomb. So we much prefer getting hit with Earth Power. So I'm just going to keep, because this isn't wasted time. I'm going to need to charge my Tera Orb regardless. I'm just going to continue using Ice Spinner until it kills me. And these are not wasted turns. And with this Mew, coming up with a exact turn order is really tough, because there's a lot of RNG shit that is going to change how you do things. One of the simpler things to explain is that the first 2 times you get poisoned, you're going to want to heal cheer that off, because poison's going to waste some time every turn with animations. So yeah, but the 3rd time you're not going to want to poison, because we need an attack cheer to bust through that shield extra quick. Okay, now we're going to boost our own special defense. And since we got it to -2, we can just go +4 on Amnesia. If we only got 1 Eerie Impulse before we faint, then we're going to want to go +6. Just for assurance against those special defense drops. But +4 is fine here. And we want to move fast. Time is an issue with Mew. Okay. I've never had a raid that wasn't close with Mew. Every raid is close. You either barely win or barely lose. Honestly, I think you're probably going to barely lose more than 50% of the time. In my experience, I have lost more than 50% of the time. So this is going to be at the bottom of the list. It's just not great. But I think for group raids, it's probably the best. Because the Eerie Impulse helps the team, and then you can just chill, you know, let Blissey put up light screen, let another support Pokemon use Struggle Bug and stuff like that. And then you can start setting up and you'll do enough damage, as long as nothing dies. You know, if there's a Corviknight there, then obviously you're going to move much faster, which is great. Okay, you need to heal that off. Again, 2 heal cheers are allocated for poisons. Getting poisoned too many times is one of the things that will fuck this raid up for you. There are a lot of RNG things that can fuck this raid up for you. And that's one of them. We'd much rather get hit with Earth Power. Fuck you. Don't do it. Okay. We gotta finish this setup as soon as humanly possible. Alright, and then as far as the damage calculations go, if you're getting crit, then you're going to get hit with about 46.7, maximum of 46.7% from Earth Power or Sludge Bomb, right? And if you don't get an Eerie Impulse off before you faint, there's probably a very small chance that that happens. Then you're going to lose. You might as well just reset right at that point. Turn 2. Okay? If now in this raid we got it to -2 special attack and we went up to +4. Okay, so if we're not getting crit, then we're looking at 5.4% damage right now, which is, you know, pretty cute. Did I use an attack cheer? No, I didn't. Fuck. Don't you fucking do it. Okay. Well, we're not gonna win this, I don't think. It's too close. We gotta hit it 3 times, right? Yeah, 2 more times. Are we gonna hit it 2 more times? I don't know, man. If we get poisoned, then we're definitely not. Fuck. All these fucking animations, man. And... oh, fuck. We don't win this, even if we do get another shot off. Don't you dare. Did we make it? It's about as... this is as close as it gets. No, we didn't make it. I don't think we do enough damage. Critical hit? Oh, we do enough damage. Okay. You know what? I'm keeping it. Okay. I'm not recommending this, this build. Unless you want to bring it as your damage. I think that could do pretty well. Alright, so we are gonna survive turn 1. Petal Blizzard's gonna do 24 to about 29%. And then the first Sludge Bomb or Earth Power is gonna do about 48%. So we should survive turn 1. But then we're gonna get outsped. That is a problem. So we will get 1 turn in before we faint. And that's what'll happen most of the times. We get 1 turn, and then we go down. If we get a second one before we go down, that's definitely going to help us. But the chances of that happening are pretty low. If you have a Gardevoir on your team, and it uses Life 2 on turn 1, it's going to be pretty good. But we're about to faint here. Oh, wait, unless it uses Amnesia. Okay, that's another way that you can survive, is if it uses Amnesia. Good. And we want to get 3 Snarls in, regardless of when, just to get it down to -3 and to charge our Tera Orb at the same time. Right? Anytime we can do a move that's going to do more than one thing for us, you know, we definitely want to take advantage. And this is a case where we can do that. I'm going to hit recover. Since it's at -1 now, we should be able to... There's definitely a chance that we can survive the next hit, though I think we probably faint. If we faint, it's fine. It's not ideal, but fine. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and recover through the next turn. It's not doing much damage, but I do want to stay safe from crits if I am at all able, and it seems I am. Yeah, I'm at about half health. It's going to go first, take me below, so I'll still be efficient with my heals. 5 recovers is enough. If you need more than 5... Dude, that Spidef drop is a big problem. Dude. Not cool. So now we're pretty much taking neutral damage. God damn it. And it's at -1. We're taking 24.3 normally. And if it's a crit, we're taking 54.7 right now. And as long as the sun isn't up, we outspeed. Fuck! That's a problem. The poison's a problem because it forces us to use a heal cheer, okay? And that's because of the animations. Poison and burn are really annoying status conditions because they waste time. And you only really can use that... Oh wow, I got a really good heal cheer. Okay, that was lucky. I got unlucky and then I got lucky. But not that unlucky because it's 30% chance to burn. Are you fucking... Okay, now I'm getting unlucky. What the shit? 2 in a row, bro? And a Spidef drop in the same raid. I mean, what the Oh... That's the problem with Arceus. Any Pokemon that you're using a Shell Bell on against a Pokemon with troubling second effects, this is what can happen. Right, so Arceus definitely solo is not going to be safer than Goodra or even Chestnut. But as a damage dealer in online raids, when you're not coordinating with people, it's probably going to be pretty good. As the damage dealer, because it can help its team. I'll survive one more turn, so I'm going to go ahead and go all out. That's my last cheer. I think I probably need it. I really can't take another Spidef drop. We can take one. And we saw that we can win with 2 Spidef drops, but the chances aren't high. 1 Spidef drop is fine. 2, probably not going to win. And poison, probably a similar problem. Probably not going to win. Because it's just wastes too much time. So we have our attack cheer, we have our +6. We should do pretty decent damage here. Yeah, that's good. 3 shots to get through the shield. Now we're safe. Are we safe from a crit? Yeah, we are. Barely. Crit's 54.7%. So I think we are barely safe from a crit. Unless we get another Spidef drop, of course. And there is... When it puts up sun, we're going to get a free turn, I believe. Depending on the timing of it. If it hits us twice in a row, we're going to have a problem. We wouldn't if we didn't have that Spidef drop. But we did. So every turn you have a 5% chance of getting a Spadef drop and a 15% chance of getting a Sludge Bomb. A poison from Sludge Bomb, but you can't get both. Right? Because it's going to pick one of those two since those two tie for the most damage against you. There's a crit. So we get to see that damage. Is it going to hit me a second time in a row? Or no, that's the turn where we get a free turn. So we get a free turn. Lucky. Our timing worked out there. So yeah, Arceus definitely not the best for solo. Honestly, as a damage dealer, I think Chestnut probably does really well. If you're coordinated, then we got a very different builds that are going to be good. If we're coordinated, Howl is probably going to be good. Coaching. I haven't really looked into group raids yet. I've just looked into solo. We just need to hit it one more time. Wait, is it going 2 times in a row? It is! What? I'm so confused. But I got the win, and I got the 10th Pokemon. But Arceus isn't that good here. Can it work? Yes, but why? Hi, thanks for watching the video. If you could just smash that like button and subscribe, that would be great.